Hi everybody, it's Ryan Bruin, your favorite realtor, coming to you on this beautiful Friday with another weekly market update. Now, before I get into statistics, I want to give you a little overview of the general consensus of the market. Buyer competition is fiercer than we've seen even in the last few months. Bidding wars are getting a little crazy. Prices are up, and people are asking me why and what's causing that. Well, interest rates are a big factor. I think a lot of people are under the impression that interest rates will bring the competition down, bring buyer demand down. At least in the short term, it's having the opposite effect. Last year when interest rates, I was seeing my buyers get interest rates of 2.75%. People thought, oh, that's going to be great for home buying. It's going to create a huge buyer demand. Well, people were pretty comfortable with those interest rates. They didn't have any worry about them changing, so there were no rush. Now people are seeing the interest rates rising. So while the interest rates are still historically low, they are much higher than they were a year ago, even a few months ago. And so rather than, some people are saying, well, they're up so much, isn't that going to negatively affect people? Well, no, the people who are buying are in a frenzy because they're worried about them going up even more. So I don't think the interest rate itself matters a whole lot. It's all relative. If people think interest rates are going to go up, people are going to rush to buy before they go up. If people think they're going to go down, they might hold off. But the general consensus and what has been made announced actually by the Fed is that they are going to continue to go up. So you have buyers realizing, if I don't get my offer accepted this week, if I get an offer accepted 2 weeks from now, that same purchase price might cost me significantly more. On top of that, you've got a lot of the holdouts, I think, now coming into the market. Last year, you had a lot of people saying, well, prices are high, I'm going to wait it out. The problem was a lot of those people didn't necessarily understand what it meant to wait it out. Number one is, how long will the market stay like this? Is it sustainable? I don't think it's going to stay like this forever. But a lot of the holdouts were under the impression that if they waited 6 months, a year, then prices would come crashing back down and affordability would shoot way back up. I think a lot of those people now, a year later, they're calling me and saying, hey, is it a good time to buy now? And I have to explain to them, you should have bought last year when you were holding out. For two reasons. Number one, prices are up from last year. So those crazy prices of last year are now looking like deals. On top of that, while I've been trying to explain to my buyers, people are finally understanding what it looks like with higher interest rates. People were so focused on purchase price, and they weren't realizing that the low interest rates, how much they were counteracting that. And now, while you have prices up, you also have interest rates up. And those people are now starting to see how much of a factor interest rates play into affordability, and so that's now creating a sense of urgency to get in while the interest rates are still relatively good. So that's my synopsis on what I'm seeing generally in the market right now. Now stick around for part two. Part two is going to be my typical statistics where I run through the numbers and this past week and what they mean for you. So catch you on the second round.